Guys, don't forget Auburn is 16-2, the same record for Tennessee as the two squared off in Knoxville. As we take a look at Chris Porter leaving the game after his third foul in the first half with Auburn down 1, and Auburn would miss Porter. Damon Fishback wide open for a layup, can't convert. Tennessee starts to pull away. Tony Harris picks up the loose ball, outraces everybody. He finished with 18 points. Tennessee's up by 9. Later in the first, Vincent Yarbrough into the lane, arm and the hoop. Yarbrough 17 points in the first half. Porter did finish with 25, but without him, Tennessee outscored the Tigers 31-15 with him on the bench. Second half now, Harris to Isaiah Victor, who's finished with 19, and Tennessee destroys Auburn. Look at this, 105-76. Auburn's lost 2 in a row for the first time since 97-98. The Vols now 5-1 in the SEC for the first time since the 88-89 season. Yarbrough scored 24 points and grabbed 10 rebounds in the contest. Michigan and Indiana. First half, Indiana's up by 5. A.J. Guyton. Pretty spin for 2 of his 18. Later in the first half, off the miss, Indiana showing the hustle. Michael Lewis comes out of the pack, draws a foul, count it. Indiana is up 45-18 at the half. Second half, the long outlet to Lynn Washington. Lynn Washington had 9 points, and Indiana destroys the Wolverines 85-50. Michigan is the best shooting team in the Big Ten, but they...
Good. How are you doing? Good. Doing all right? How are you guys doing? Good. That's good. How you doing, man?
Good, Coach. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's nice to see you. How are you doing?
Great, Coach.
How are you doing, Coach? How are you doing? Did I miss anybody? I mean, does anybody want to hold a press conference on handshakes or anything now? Anybody got... Anybody? Well, no, I think you people are among the finest, cleanest people in the world. I mean, why would I need to wash my hands? Anybody got a question?
In the first half, so we'll show you this wild play. Nice block there by Larry Florence. Nebraska saves it from going out of bounds inside. No, that won't go. Comes back around, stripped by Danny Wiles, going the other way. Inside out, stripped by Darren Kelly. And back the other way we go. This time, Longhorns get it together. Gabe Manecki in there. Look out! Thumping that down. He had 12 points, and Texas is getting something back after that Big 12 football final. This one
steps a pass, dishes to Eric Barkley. Gray gets it back. Puts it in. St. John's up 49-46. Later in the second, St. John's up by 1. Barkley drives to the hoop. Off the glass. That's good. St. John's up 60-57. And now LeVar Postel is there with the rejection. Rejection as St. John's wins it 61-57. Postel 16 points, 9 rebounds. Barkley with the 18. St. John's able to overcome a 1-for-14 start from the field. Red Storm bounced back after losses to Seton Hall and Ohio State last week.
Xavier and Temple now. John Chaney, Owls trying to extend their 16-game home unbeaten streak. First half, defense is tough. Mark Karcher inside, big block. Then Lloyd Price, no, won't go, that won't go. Karcher forced it there. He had 19 points. Xavier shooting 24% for the game. It's 23-19 at the half. Then Karcher from Pepe Sanchez. Sanchez 8 assists in the game. Temple going from deep. Quincy Wadley 3 for 8 from 3. Temple wins this one 59-40. Karcher with 19 again at halftime stats, though hard for both teams. Temple led it 23-19. They were 7 for their first 25. Xavier 7 for 33.
The game, Arizona State out swell. Alton Mason, Avi Story, the alley-oop's good. 2-0. It was early, and it would change. Arizona's up 5. Eddie House went behind the back. Share goes to the wrong team. Jason Gardner nails the 3. My pages are stuck together. Second half, Wildcats up 32. Gilbert Arenas the steal. And then Gardner right back. Arenas will finish. And a 13 shooting for him. He had 24 points, 8 rebounds. And this thing was a blowout. Usually very close games between these two at ASU. 78-77 is the average.
Wednesday to take on Florida, and Bob Valvano with us for the Sports Center Showcase. Some talent in this one, Bob.
Young talent on both sides.
Yeah, off we go now. DePaul and number 9 Florida. This one at the United Center, Bob. Full showcase for them as well. There's Q, 19 points a game, and in the second half, hey, DePaul up by 16. Breaking the press, Rashawn Burno to Richardson. Q knocking down the three. Berto with 8 assists. DePaul would lead by as many as 21 and in the second half. But the Gators, back they come. Brett Nelson, tough runner. He had 13. Then Mike Miller taking over from there. Miller.
He can really do it all, Brian. Here you see him, a good spot up three, knocks that one down. He goes outside, he goes inside. Watch this spin move in the lane. Some hang time, draws the foul and the bucket.
Later, Gators down only by 3. Miller from 3. Knocks that down. He was 8 for 14 from the floor. We're tied up at 64. Moments later, still tied. Paul McPherson undercut by Donnell Harvey. The hoop drops. McPherson would get a separated shoulder for his trouble, Bob.
Take another look. It's a tough call because the defender's there, Harvey's there. But you can't call a charge when he turns his body like that. The right call by the official.
We go right to crunch time now. Florida down by 2, less than 10 seconds to go. Miller looking for Brent Wright. No! Over the top, and that'd do it. DePaul wins it, 71-69. Quentin Richardson had 17. Mike Miller, 16 of his 22 in the second half. The Gators 12 for
full bore and throws up that mess up and in. He had 17 in the game. Late second half, Kentucky's up by 2. Tayshaun Prince working down low, puts a little hook in. Wildcats up 4. Bulldogs right back, a minute to go. Adrian Jones, no one on him, he'll launch the 3. Georgia down just 2. Tubby Smith is having kittens. Jamal McGlure, he's working it. Wildcats win it 75-69, but had to work. Kentucky's won 4 straight, 10 of 11. Hasn't been beaten by Georgia since January. League goes best of 9 too. I think Vanderbilt and South Carolina. South Carolina guard Aaron Lucas driving, hitting the bucket. Gamecocks up by 3. 23 to go. Dan Lange, he'll shoot, he won't score, but Anthony Williams to put back. It's a 1-point game. Now 0.3 to go, and Lange hit his first free throw. Here he goes for the second. No B! But he made the shot. He's an 88% shooter. Vandy, your winner, 61-60. And then the players dive for cover because at the conclusion, the South Carolina crowd showed its appreciation for the exciting game by throwing cups, towels, a lighter, and a small whiskey bottle.
Way to take that is, we don't know. There's DeMar Johnson, only a freshman, National High School Player of the Year last year in some publications, and here he goes. He's arrived on campus, throwing that down. Then Johnson, 4-3, another 3. He was 8 for his first 8, including 5 for 5 from 3. Degree of difficulty from the freshman. He had 21, but all 21 in the first half. Second half, here comes Louisville. Tony Williams stepping up, knocking down a 3. Louisville down 18 at 1 point, getting close. Next possession, Williams, look at this, staggered, and the foul. That's a 3. Louisville getting closer yet again, but the Bearcats are just too much. Kenyon Martin up by 7, steps out. He had 14 and number 1 with a win on the road. Kenny Satterfield with 10 assists. He leads Conference USA in that category. Bearcats up to 19-1 and continue to dominate the series. 6 in a row against Louisville and 10 of the last 14 as well. Pac-10, Stanford, Washington. First half, Stanford starting a 15-0 run. Swatted away, but Michael McDonald there to clean it up later in the run. Jaron Collins, Jason, they're twins. Jason had 17. Cardinal pouring it on here. Casey Jacobson with the finish. They're up 25-8. Mark Madsen battling. He had 18. Later in the run, Casey Jacobson from 3. He was 4 for 6 from 3. Then in transition, Jacobson again rubbing it in. Stanford 9 for 15 from deep. And Stanford big by 30. The Huskies have lost 6 straight in the Pac-10. Maryland hot early. Juan Dixon, 4-3. He was 4 for 7 from 3. Maryland, 27 three-point attempts. They're 10 for 27. Tar Heels down 6 later. And Cota the fake then to Chris Lang. Look up. Lang 13 points. Cota 8 assists. Tar Heels down 7 at the half. Later, within 1. Carolina, Jason Capel to Max Owens. Owens, his only bucket. Good highlight percentage, Max. Knocked down the 3. It's a 14-0 run. Later, Brendan Hayward camping out. The career-high 24. Tar Heels win, and they're not as jaded anymore. Storming the court. You were young once. Because this game was pushed back a day, a student ID got you in. Made
almost over here. UConn up 18 in the second half, but a bad thing happened. Khalid El-Amin going down hard. And he's in some pain rolling the floor. We take another look to see how women aged 18 to 29 feel, and they think he got a knee to the thigh. Did not return to the game. Albert Mooring, though, picking up the slack, stepping up from the wing, from way downtown, bang! Taking advantage of my cold. Then Mooring again from Edmund Saunders, another 3. He had 4 of them. He had 20 points, and UConn wins El Amin wasn't the only casualty. The Huskies also lost Kevin Freeman in the second half. He took an elbow to the back. This is the first Big East home win of the season for